Whoa, 50,000 Rand is up for grabs today playing Fortnite. It's a lot of money. So today's the last day of the competition. If you don't know what 50,000 Rand is in your currency, it's probably around like $4,500, something like that. That is a massive amount of money. This is the finals day. Everybody that qualified at the Rand show, it all boils down to this 50 grand that is going to be dropped today. And I'm really excited to see the performance of the players. Hopefully we can get them on the big stage. That'll be really cool. That's all up to Nick and the ACGL team. Having them on the big stage and being able to spectate them is going to be something extremely special. I'm sorry about my croaky voice. I got more energy than I had yesterday. Croaky voice only kind of happens here in Joburg, to be honest with you. When I'm anywhere else in the world that I'm hosting, it is not as bad as this. It's just really hectic in Joburg. I don't know what the story is. But for this video, I want to talk about why I love Fortnite and why Fortnite has helped feed back into my love of gaming. I think there's a lot of hate around Fortnite for some reason. A lot of people just dislike it. They just never got into the game, and there's a kind of like an underground of hate. And it's a lot of my peer group, a lot of people my age that just don't. I think it's for kids or whatever the case is. There's a lot about Fortnite that reminds me about why I love video games so much. I'm gonna give you a couple of those, and I'm gonna ask all the people on the ranch floor how Fortnite has reinvigorated their love of gaming. Let's get going. It's pouring with rain outside. Check this out. Boom. That is some thunderstorm weather. So guys, this is Edgar, my Uber driver. So tell me, you're going to the ranch show?
Yes, I'm going to the ranch show.
So when are you going? Saturday?
I'm going there Saturday with my kids. I'm so excited.
What are you gonna go watch? What are you gonna go see?
You know what? I don't know those spinning cars there. I just want to see those spinning cars. Yeah!
You're amazing, man.
Yes! Yeah, that's me.
Edgar's the best. If you get Edgar, tweet me.
Yes.
Cheers, man, Edgar. It is raining today. I don't know how this is gonna work. A lot of that stuff that we saw was outdoors. Don't know how we're gonna do the indoor stuff. The first thing that I want to bring up is that it is accessible. I know a lot of people hate that word and hate the fact that Fortnite is accessible. I actually think it's harder than most shooters like PUBG because the skill involved is like multi-tiered, right? You gotta build, you gotta understand that mechanic, you've gotta understand fighting. But because it's accessible in its art direction and its style and it's popular, a lot of people are trying it out and playing it that don't necessarily play a lot of other games, and we're introducing a lot of other people to gaming as a culture, which is really important. So that accessibility is great. We have these full lobbies with people that are all playing the game, and that's super exciting. And it just reminds me of like the days when everyone was playing like COD 4 and the servers were packed and everybody was talking about it, and it was just this rumored like amazing multiplayer experience, and Fortnite's dropping that again. I wonder if you were in a circle of friends where you had a multiplayer game like that just like you didn't know about it, people just said, yo, you gotta play it, and then you just played it and you just realized that like this entire community packed with exciting people that were just like really good at the game just hid underneath somebody just like whispering it to you. Let me know. Yo guys, it's a Suzuki stand is amazing. It's killing it. Look at this. I must say I'm a huge fan of this Jimny. Can you imagine having a bright yellow Jimny? I mean, I could go with a Swift as well. I mean, these two cars together are amazing. Different purposes. I suppose you have them in your inventory, right? And you just like choose the right one for the job. Yo, the Jimny's pretty ill. And this Swift is really cool. I actually quite like this roundedness of it. It's really sick. Very nice car. All right, okay, I gotta get to the show. Maybe if I get it upgraded, that's like 5 stars, put all your points into speed. You know, it appears that I'm a little early. Everything is kind of, not the hype, but the energy levels of some of the people have just died down today. It is Monday, the weekend after. It's a public holiday. Stage is empty. Time to get a cup of coffee. So something that I haven't shown you guys that is in this hall. Yo, what's up? Something I showed you guys that's in this hall is freaking dinosaurs, my bro. These are all South African dinosaurs. Check this out. Alright, I kind of failed because it just says not a dinosaur, a mammal ancestor. So that's not, so this guy is not a dinosaur. But damn, he's got like, he's kind of ugly. Those intestines look rather real. Oh no, sis. Those are some freaking ugly teeth. Look at these guys. These guys are the bottom of the word. Like I mean, that's disgusting. Is that like how their teeth were? Oh my word. They're like molars and teeth put together. This has got to be my favorite because I actually didn't know that this guy existed. This is the Afro. What? Afro-venator. There we go. I can't. This is like our South African T-Rex. You know what I mean? How sick is this thing? It's a bit small though, but still, I don't know. I wouldn't want to come across this thing in the wild. A hippo is bad. Imagine that. And it's about my height, like standing on the ground. So it's kind of like, it looks like an Allosaurus and a T-Rex put together, and it's about my height, and a hippo for some reason. So that's horrifying. At least we got something that we can put into Jurassic Park. That's a South African dinosaur. The microphone. Look at Nick. Look at Nick trying to get his game face on. What a nerd. I do too. We got like the same outfit on. It's my turn next. Oh, are you joining us? Are you in my squad? Yo, high five. Yeah, that's what's up. This is the squad. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. It's our turn to play, and we gotta get more than 9 elims. Nick got 9. Sam got 9. It's about to get more than 9 eliminations. Let's go, let's go. I died now, but our team is on 13 elims. 13 elims. That's what's up. Bro, that was amazing. 6 elims. Yo. Bro, you killed it, my bro. That's what's up. Woo! Okay, we headed off to the stage now. But before I head off there, the other reason why I love Fortnite so much, and it just reminds me of old games, it's reinvigorated my love for gaming, is the fact that it's fun or as competitive as you want it to be. I find that like there are a lot of competitive games out there that just kind of lose their appeal if it's not competitive. And if you just want to have a chill time with your friends, it's just not fun anymore. Games like Dota did that for me. Like I really enjoyed Dota when I wasn't playing competitively and Fred showed me how to do it. Then I had this tier of me playing competitively and quite enjoying it. And then it just got a bit too hectic. Like I just didn't want to be involved with the scene anymore, and it was just too intense. I think that Fortnite manages to balance between being fun and playing for fun when you feel like it, and then trying hard and playing to your utmost to get competitive if you want to as well. And because of that, I love it. There's so many aspects to gaming. Sometimes you just want to have fun with your friends, and other times you want to be competitive. And Fortnite's got both of those. Guys, look who I've seen here. It's Don.
It's nice to see you.
Don plays.
What's up?
If you guys shout loud enough, you might vlog.
Explosions and a few tricks. So if you guys really want to get warm, because it is quite cheap.
Yeah.
Why'd
you get? Wait, is that your microphone? That's a cool idea. Tactics, son. Tactics. We're on stage. It's freezing cold. We're nearing the end of the day. Hachi and Mr. Squeaker are on stage. This is going to be pretty sick. I can't wait to see them play. We're playing with some other guys that are coming in to join them. But you guys know Hachi and Mr. Squeaker from the live streams. And if you don't, you got to go to twitch.tv/Grant. Look at this, Sam. It's important. I got to vlog. You got to vlog.
This entire experience on YouTube, so you got to put it on a photo if you want to catch yourself on this vlog. I want to get in the vlog also. I just checked out. Oh my god.
Look at that.
We're moving into the lobby.
Okay, I gotta work. They didn't get the picture well, but they did really well. Mr. Squeaker is so good. So is Hachi. These are our top 8 players. The top 4 of this group of 8 walk away with their share of 50,000 rand.
They are separated by 1 point. 1 elimination. In second place with 79 points, it's Amir Ismail! You've now just won yourself 25,000 rand in cash. How are you feeling?
Nervous and excited at the same time. It's very difficult to explain this.
Absolutely, I can understand.
Yo, Sam, he learned this from your streams, bro. Actually, which stream? My stream or his stream?
Both of you.
Yo! All right, so the qualifications are happening again this week. You guys can come qualify here at the hall at Grand West. At the Grand Show. Guys, I'm so tired.
That's the thing, we've been grinding the whole week, so it makes sense.
You can come meet Sam.
Yes.
Go join his.
I'm here.
Yeah.
You won't miss me, I'm pretty tall. Just come.
All right, okay. Dropping a mic. Finally back at the hotel. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. 25,000 rand, 50 grand worth of prize money for playing Fortnite. And this is like one of so many, and I'm just so glad that the Rancho put this together. This is one of so many that is like all these kinds of tournaments that are happening. So I'm really amped about that. If you play Fortnite competitively, there's just so many opportunities for you to actually make some money in South Africa doing it, which is great, and I'm glad to see it. I have ordered some food. Spurv got a soy vegan burger. Yay! It's not the best. It's not sponsored. It's not the best, but it'll do. I like the chips. The chips are really good. I'm gonna smash that now. I'm gonna call it a night and get ready to check out for tomorrow morning. But before I do, the last thing that really makes me amped about Fortnite is that it's fun to watch. It reminds me of when I was younger. I used to go to a friend's house who had a really good gaming PC, and we couldn't really afford a gaming PC of that caliber. Had a Voodoo card in, if those of you are old enough to remember. And I'd go and watch him play games, and we play a lot of single player games. There weren't too many multiplayer games out then, and the internet was was a 56k commodity. You had to dial up. And I used to watch him play like Prince of Persia and Quake, and I had a really good time like just watching him play games. It was fun visiting my friend and watching him play games. I think games are fundamentally fun to watch. That's why you guys tune in on Twitch when we stream, or we watch live streamers all around the world. Fundamentally, they're fun to watch. But there's every now and again a game comes around which is genuinely really fun to watch. Like it's nearly made to watch as well as made to play. And Fortnite's one of those games. And I feel that not only when I'm not playing Fortnite, I actually want to watch other streamers play it. And that's something that's very rare for a game to get right and get done well. And that's why it reminds me of why I love video games so much. You know, like those old moments, those nostalgic spaces. And it's a new game, and they've managed to tap into all those things. Anyway, what do you guys think what games do you play or have you played that make you just fall in love with video games again? Like they remind you of the reason you got into playing games. They remind you of the first game that like blew you away. I want to know, like put them in the description. This is a cool shared experience. I'm very excited to hear what you guys have. I might play some of them. Maybe we can play some of them on stream or something. But yeah, I'm losing my voice. It's been a long day. I'll see you guys in another video or on the live stream. Cheers.